Alright, so we are going to keep working on Talos Principle 2. This is mainly for Dave to laugh at me while I'm playing, but if you're somebody who enjoys video games and video games that have puzzles, and maybe you've played Talos Principle 1 or 2 before, feel free to watch. I'm also trying to work on reducing the lag between when you see what I'm doing and what I'm doing, so that any discussions in the comments actually, work a little bit better. But at the moment, I'm having trouble even seeing this show up. It seems to be showing up for me in here, but not on my phone, which is where I normally do comments. Let me do this a different way. Sorry, give me just a second. Alright, this is looking better. Alright. I have my chat up. So hopefully if anybody leaves a comment, get it right away. And any responses that I have will not be for something that happened like 10 minutes ago. Alright, let's do it. And this game, the volume is so loud. Alright. So, if you're familiar with the game, I just completed the second western region of the map. I've done everything except for West 3. And so, that's what I'm going to be working on today. First time I got here. So let's see what this place is like. I always start off with the first 8 puzzles. Also, I had to turn the latency super low, which could actually cause performance issues. So if it does seem like there's a big, if there's performance issues with this whole thing, let me know, because I can turn the latency down. But I was very interested to see if I could actually get good quality streaming, as well as having, comments that are not super lagged. Let's see, usually there's some sort of a new thing when you get here. Fans, jammer, I think. Connector. Here's the source, so I guess we open this. What did I do? The fans? Why did I want to turn the fans on? What does that do for me? I'm not sure. If I knew, this puzzle would be pretty simple. So without it... Oh, so that turns this on and opens the gate. Alright, so the question is... Can I get this connector working in a way... I think what I'm going to have to do is probably set it up like this. Turn the jammer off, so this fan's off, and then through the window here I can re-jam it, which should turn that on, open this, puzzle solved. Alright. I hope they're all that easy. That won't be the case. I've heard the West is brutal.
In their notes, Athena and Cornelius called what they were doing the Noema Project. But in 1K's vision, they just called it the Machine. Because when you strip away all the fancy rhetoric, that's all it is. It's not a source of meaning or purpose. It's just another machine.
Well, that's the same with you, buddy. Alright, level 2. Am I going the right way for level 2? Yeah, okay. I'm not sure how big this overall level is, but it seems like there's going to be a lot of verticality to it, potentially. But if it's all just going around into these little arenas, hopefully that'll make the Green Angel Towers a little easier. That last level, 3, or West 2, was brutal. It was so big. Alright, what do we have? 2 connectors. Fan that's not connected to anything, I don't think. Send you over here, I can walk through. All of this is about being able to get access to a fan that can blow you back if I turn this on. Now there's another fan with a button. All of this leads into what I think is the that's back there. To turn... I wonder why that thing is there, like without anything connected to it. Doesn't seem like. Strange level. I'm gonna have to play around with this one a little bit. Alright. And I should even be able to do this. I'm not sure why I want to turn that fan on yet. This all leads into here. This thing's gonna blow me away right now. So I guess the question is, with the fan on, I should be able to put something on here that's going to bounce back and forth. Oh, not me. Can I do, can I put a connector on there and have it go flying back and forth? No. Guess not. Alright. So I need... So if I get in here, this is blowing me away. Somehow I need to be in there without it blowing me away, so that I can set something up. Gotta talk through the logic here, right? I can get this connector in here. Still not exactly sure what that's doing. I feel like I've got it at the edge of my brain. Not the jumping part. I still haven't figured that out yet. But... no. It went away. Is there a way I can turn that one off? These things are connected, so I want to get the door closed. I can't reach things like through the here, can I? No. So if this one... I feel like there's got to be a way I can interrupt the connection. Like I used 2 connectors to get from this light to here, with one of them in there, so I can move that inside and then have... oh wait. Wait a minute, I think I see how the thing works over here too. So... I can have this one on here. Oh. I guess first I need to get it in there, huh? And then I can connect these 2 things here like this. And then from in here, I can connect that to that, which should push it off and close that door, turn off the fan. Put this one on here and I can get through and solve. Okay. Alright, to solve. New interface content available. I'll look at this stuff elsewhere. I feel like all of the plot to the game stuff might be a little boring for anybody not playing. I'm not even sure how exciting watching somebody play can be. So 3 is this way. The only excitement you'll get is if you like watching somebody struggle. Which there's a certain person, and you know who you are, will love absolutely that. So just one connector for us, huh? Now, if I had that connected to that already, it'd be okay. The problem is at the moment I think I'm kind of like screwed now. I'm gonna have to restart. But I think I know the solution. So I think if I point this one at here, and at here, and at here, oh, but the hard part's getting out. I knew that was too easy. And once again, I think I'm going to have to... Oh, wait, no, there's a doorway over here. Yeah, I didn't have to restart that last time. Alright, so if I have this, this, and this, and I want to set it in a place where it'll blow down without me blowing down. Okay, three down. I'm a little surprised that these first 3 have been this easy.
The scale of it all is truly breathtaking. It really
How easy that was truly breathtaking.
But is it a human scale? Or is it so enormous that it can only alienate us? Humans have always
what she
been
said.
happiest in small communities.
Not what she said. Alright, now I will click on the little purple person.
In the simulation, I found myself thinking how hard it must have been for Alexandra to die without knowing if her sacrifices were worth it. It seemed like a tragic end to an inspiring, meaningful life. But now I realize her whole life must have been a struggle. To maintain that faith in humanity when so many people around her insisted that humans are evil, worthless, when they were so lost in self-hatred that they would call their own species a virus. How did she do it? How did she maintain her faith when they were so determined to hate themselves? So determined to reject every solution, every analysis, every step towards controlling the forces that were causing their problems, when they rejected even the concept of progress itself, and then patted themselves on the
Holy
back for it,
cow.
as if that was original. When I look at the archives now, all I can see is that their leaders were short-sighted idiots and their intellectuals were unimaginative cowards.
And she
All
doesn't
they could
shut
offer
up, does she?
people was a downward trend. Fewer rights, fewer freedoms, fewer resources for anything that mattered. They must have hated Alexandra and everything she stood for. So how did she have so much faith?
First 4, again, still pretty easy. Surprised, there was 4 easy puzzles, and there's been no new puzzle tech. Very surprised by this.
Hey, Wonka. I wanted to take a moment to talk to you.
I didn't have a choice on this one.
Realizing that Athena discovered a theory of everything really shook me.
All night long?
From the moment we landed here, I've felt torn. I've almost been tempted to agree with the mayor of all people.
No, he's a wanker.
But now, I just can't stop thinking that Byron was right. When I think about what we could do with the theory of everything, then what we're doing now sure looks like stagnation. I'm afraid that this is the future, and if we reject it, we're condemning ourselves to a slow death. Am I wrong?
You're gonna have a slow death anyway.
But why? Listen, forget about the dangers for a moment.
I don't care about the dangers.
Think about where we are as a society.
You're stagnant.
We celebrated the day you were born as Completion Day.
As you should.
Completion.
Doesn't get any better.
Does that sound like a living society to you? Or like we've just finished embalming ourselves?
Neither.
Life is not equilibrium. It's not balance. Life is progression.
Yeah?
Life is a process that consumes and grows and changes. That's true, even for us. If we get scared, and people like Al or the mayor get their way, what happens then? We just sit there? I spend the next 100,000 years repairing the city as it slowly
see, here's
falls
the problem.
apart. That's a fate worse than death.
Alright. You said I should forget dangers. I'm not worried about the dangers. We have to grow as a species, correct? Yeah, this sounds nice and nebulous.
But this isn't about technology. It's not even about the theory of everything. It's about us. How we see ourselves. What kind of future we imagine. That's what Byron kept saying, and none of us listened. If we had, he might not be gone.
We'll get him back. One of these two.
Yes, I think the tide is turning. And you helped make that happen.
David Gilmour agrees
Even if
with
you're
you.
having doubts now, your choices inspired people.
I'm inspiring.
Maybe you should think about that.
Maybe they should think about that. How inspiring I am. Puzzle 5. It's kind of the central hub with all the puzzles. Oh, this is a lot bigger than I thought, isn't it? You know, I've been ignoring these things, but has anybody contacted me from the secret group? I don't want to read that stuff now. Oh, there's like kind of multiple little hubs here. I wonder if this is like a map. Probably not. Rerouting. We've got red source, red. So it almost seems like if you're in there with a connector, you can open this window with that source and also shoot something down here for another connector to open that. But then maybe you can end up then getting the connector directly from there or something. And to here. Not sure. Not sure what that would actually gain you, but 2 connectors, this is what we thought. Oh, so I can't actually get 2 connectors in there. Now, do I want that up close or do I want that somewhere like in here, probably? somewhere that like I'll be able to get from over there through the windows. Maybe. So I feel like what I want to do is do like this, and this, and this. Then I can take this away. Right? Yeah. And therein lies the problem, huh? So I guess with this one, what I really need to do is do all of the above without breaking the having to start over, huh? Alright, let's try that again. That other one's gonna screw me up. Probably for that reason. I didn't do it in the back, though. That'll break the whole thing, right? Yeah. So a lot of this is going to be about angle, then. Set this up just right so it doesn't interrupt with that thing. Where's that turning left? What am I missing here? I think I may need to move it closer. How did I get that one to work before? Yeah, I feel like I've gone backwards. I think I had to, like went through here, and then to this thing. By doing this does me nothing. really need to have this thing. Being able to get to that one and that one. I guess that's the ticket, huh? But then I think what it felt like needed to happen... Oh, I'm gonna do that again. I needed to get this close. I have to go through that again. Something like that. And then I can get the outer part of it. And then maybe pick the inside one up now. So now I'm going to have to get something over here. Is this close enough? Oh. I feel like this is actually doable. Just have to find the right spot. And I'm not even entirely sure this is what they meant to have happen, but it worked. 5, alright. These puzzles are going quickly.
I'm not surprised that the founder chose you, 1K.
Because I'm awesome.
You're very much like her. Inquisitive, intelligent, and dedicated. But remember, intelligence by itself has little value unless it is ethically applied.
That guy would disagree with you. I really have no concept of what this whole place looks like. Is this actually, are these rings, or is this like a spiral? It's just rings. I thought it was a giant spiral in the beginning. Mobile instruments. So I ultimately need a blue to let me in. This is one of those fans that seems to be activated by something else, and a box. This one seems reasonably straightforward. Which makes me a little nervous, actually. And therein lies why it seemed too easy. Alright, things just got interesting. There's not a lot going on in this puzzle, but I think... Is this a red herring? Or do you actually need all that? It seems like, this opens this up, and so ultimately I'm going to like need to have that connector maybe in here pointing to that and that, but I'm not sure how I can do that with just one connector. Where does the box and that switch come in? Oh, there it is. All right, what's going on here? The platform. I have to remember, this was one of those things that we'd use when there was like the duplicator people. I can't remember if there's a way to use it without another person. Can I put the duplicator on here and then turn this on? No. Not duplicator, it's just a platform. Is there another little way I can do a... I can't even remember how I was doing those other little people. Is there anything else over here that I missed? And the fact that they gave it a manual switch is kind of interesting. And it's a switch that I can do from where I am. Is there something else on that platform over there? Is this a jailbreak situation? I don't think so, but... Always gotta try. Alright. So if I'm up here... on a box with a connector, can I get that to point at that thing? No, it's not. Can't get the actual laser source from up here. The platform. Boy, it's been so long since I've had a platform. I don't think I ever had a platform when I didn't have another dude. What does the platform allow me to do in this situation? Does it allow me to get over that somehow? A little extra height. There's no fan to blow anybody around. Boy, this one's really interesting. Okay, so it seems like this is the first hard puzzle for me. There's nowhere else to connect to except that. No, we still can't get that. And it seems ultimately at the end of the day, kind of this is what I'm going to need to be doing. Oh, but you know, even though I can see that over there, maybe this won't reach. Even there, it's hitting the wall. Or is that because of the box? Maybe that actually does make it through. But if it's on that side, then you can't also hit this blue thing. I swear, it seems like there should be another connector. The fact that it's a platform is just mysterious to me. Somehow... even if I could jailbreak at the top, I don't think... This just doesn't seem to do anything there, right? Just blew that to the side. The platform, is it going to allow me to step somewhere that I otherwise wouldn't be allowed to go? Can I put it on top of that? No. I'm sure I exactly understand the purpose of that. all of that seemed to be built. Good. I don't think that's going to be it, but it would have been funny. I'm kind of at a loss here. What the frick does the platform do? I can hold it up and make things go higher than me. Can I can't set this on there, can I? No. I can't set the box on it. The only thing that can really, I think, go on there is me. And even picking the box up makes the platform fall off. I didn't put stuff on there. Well, this seemed like it was going to be an easier puzzle, and now it is not. I just don't remember the platform well enough. I thought it was the thing that I could hold up and then things could land on me. I could stand on it. But I guess not, unless I'm holding it, but right now I can't even get on it. Have I just completely forgotten about what that thing does? Does bringing a platform into there do me anything? Somehow? Can't like stick it through here. It's not like it's making the box significantly taller or something, and I can't even stand on it. Oh man. I mean, ultimately, it seems... Jesus, is there a fan around here and I'm just not seeing it? I just feel like I'm missing something. What would I be missing? Is the fan more than just getting me the thing from up there? Oh yeah, there's your little comments. There's like nothing in the distance or something, is there? I mean, it seems like see if I had the I can't get anything on this thing. Not in like a useful way, I mean. What am I missing? Is the box still above me? Where did the box go? Trying to get the box up top somehow? Is having the box up here do anything for me? I don't know. Can I use that to jump across? You know, man, I was. Oh! I think I just screwed up. Not that I've achieved anything. Restarting the level is not going to be a problem. Boy. The earlier problems all seemed so easy, and now all of a sudden, they're not. Well, at least this is the first tough one. I was shocked when I saw the platform, because I just don't see how it can be used here. I don't think I can jump across to that thing. I'm not sure why it would help. I don't think I'm going to be jumping up here. And even if I did, again, I'm not sure what it would do for me. Is there a way? I don't know, like the way onto that grass over there, is there? From the outside? Doesn't seem like it. So... What can the platform do? I feel like if I could remember what the platform did, this wouldn't be so bad. It's been so long since I saw one. You can't make it float in the air. It just falls. I can put it on the box out here. Well, I'm not exactly sure what that does. I can't even get on it. Yeah, so it shoves me off. So everything I have, to my knowledge, is up here. Was it supposed to be up here? I don't know. I can't get to the source from here. So the answer is not to go over that fence or something from up here. I still think it's about getting behind that wall over there. So if I'm over there, I would need to have a connector up high, hitting that one, and this one, and that one. I might have to come back to this puzzle. Which would be literally, I think, the first puzzle in all of Talos 2 that I had to skip and come back to. Which is why I'm not giving up quite yet. The only thing that seems to work on well is that. And if I can't put a connector on this thing, I'm just not sure what the purpose of the platform is. Shoves anything off. What the heck did this do? So you actually can get to the source from here. I don't think that's meaningful. What else can that interact with? Ah. It's not I could jailbreak the box. Not that that would solve anything necessarily, but maybe it would. Maybe that grass outside is part of the problem. Although I suppose if you can get to the grass outside, you could just jump over that wall over there. Starting to get angry because I'm just not seeing anything. This is where I start thinking about jailbreaking stuff and solving it an incorrect way. Which are not good thoughts to have. What does the platform do? Okay, so let's say I put this on here, and here, and there, and put this on here, and then I turn this on, and then I put the platform up. Now, do I have the laser on top of the platform? Brutal, but awesome. I think the thing that was throwing me off about solving
I
that...
wasn't watching the stream, but well done, 1K.
You weren't watching the stream?
Probably.
That was brilliant. I think what was throwing me off was when I was putting the box on the platform, like right here, it would slide off, right? And then I think what finally got me to it was that when I stood on the platform on the ground, I would slide off. But I remember for sure when there were those copies of the people that I could stand on it in the air. So I'm going to take that W. All right, 7 is this way. Off this way to number 7. Which way is it? This way? Gateway. Just a jammer, huh? It's a weird jammer. Maybe. This is very, very strange. If I use the jammer to open that up... Oh, I see. It's set to actually open it up for itself. That's interesting. Now the problem is when I come in here... Oh, there's a... Okay, there's a ladder. There's one red one also. I almost feel like I need to be able to get this. Was there a ladder in here too? No. I feel like I need to be able to get the connector out so I can get the jammer out, so that I can then get the connector back in to do the blue and then use the jammer on the red to get through. Although it seems like there's still one last one I'll need the jammer for. I have to think about this one. First off, how to get... I mean, almost theoretically you could... And jam two wells. There's no way out of here other than this for now. If I can get a connector out, I think that red opens that and I can get the jammer. The question is, how do I get this connector out? This is one of those catch-22 kind of puzzles. Because there's no way to keep this door open with this connector and connect that red and the red there. But ultimately, in the final solution to this, I have a ladder to get out, which means this wall is going to be closed. If there were a ladder in the other one, it would be too easy. Maybe what I have to do is this. Maybe I have to set this up like this. And then climb the ladder. Then use the jammer to let the red do that. But in order to do that, this closes that. So this is the first time I can do this. I have no idea how I just did that in a way that it didn't work before. Alright, so we've jailbroke, so to speak, these two devices. The problem is... I've got 4 walls here. And only 2 devices. And the sources are all behind walls. Am I gonna have to do some like hopping along with something on the inside and the outside? If that makes sense. Maybe I didn't necessarily want to jailbreak all this stuff. Well, no, I guess we've got grates I can get stuff through, but... So just for grins, if I do these 3... and I do that, I can get everywhere up to here. Which is what I thought. So it's something different. I can't take it from here, kind of. No, it brings me back. So if I do that, and then I grab the red, for instance, and I, oops. Then I can come in here. I wonder if I can differentially do these from the inside with that wall there. And what I mean by that, gotta get the, actually I think I want the jammer on the inside for this. I think what I want to do is have this maybe pointed to both sources. So red's gonna work. But then when I like jam this wall, well then nothing works. Then the red one worked. Maybe. The red one's always going to work when you do it this way, so you can't kind of differentially do it. I'm going to have to get the red going through with the cell phone. But once you break it once, then it's never going to work again. But I really only need it once for this middle thing, right? So, if I were to point this at this, 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 and this, it's hitting that wall. I gotta line that up a little bit differently. I think that's what I want. And now I can take this and point it here and get the red to take the jammer through. And then when I point it at this, it should break that, so I can bring this in here. And boom. Trickier one. That's about the difficulty I've expected these to be.
Have you found any signs of Cornelius? Could he have returned to the island?
Nothing so far. But he knows this place better than any of us, and we have no idea what he's up to.
Starting to get a little bit of a headache. I might have one more puzzle in me. And then it'll be time for Green Angels, which I have not seen or even looked for yet. And I'm not going to mess with that. You know, it's funny, I have not looked up at the compass the entire time. Photon Sail. That's an interesting name. It's one of those swappers. That's interesting. I can get into the swapper area that has another box. Question is, how do I get out of it? I mean, I can do this, but this doesn't really gain me anything. Alright. These kind of devices generally don't go through the purple stuff. Not even generally, they don't. So is there a way I can, like, jump on one and like, slide it across or something? It's like a giant purple slip and slide. Another catch-22 kind of situation. Trying to jump on the gate. Come on, 1000, you can do it. I mean, I assume this is the same thing. This can't be what you have to do. You can't jump off of that thing, can you? If I'm up here. I can kind of get on it, but then I can't. I can't jump off it. I don't know if I just jumped off it or if I jumped off the box. Yeah, I don't think that's going to be it. Not sure exactly what that does for me, though. Yeah, if I started searching around and found like another connector hidden behind that thing or something, I'd have been pretty angry. I mean, I'd have been glad because it'd have been a connector, but... We were able to get up here before. I wonder if I end up having to get both boxes out. I guess I can do that, can't I? And then I can kind of leapfrog across. I can set this here. It's the old 2 boxes, get one over the fence kind of thing. Question is, can I get the second one out? Whoop. Probably not. Too far with that. I forgot to run. This may be the right idea, I'm not sure. I mean, you get some pretty good horizontal going. Keep forgetting to run. That is about halfway. Maybe that's okay. Thought that was it. Too long over the top of it. Might be a little bit too close. See, I don't think I got a good run on that, if at all. Gotta find that happy in between and where to put that box. Pretty confident on this part now. Now I can take this, set it here, grab my laser, swap it out for a box, jump up here, take the box, get that going. That feels like that could be a good distance. Seems like it's a little too far for me to jump on with a jump command, but it looked like I should have been able to jump on it. Hopefully when I miss like that, I'm not knocking it forward. I feel like maybe I'm missing something though. Is it not going to let me jump on that? If it's on purple? There we go. Alright, right idea. Just execution was a little more difficult. Usually they don't have parkour type stuff. Question marks, but I think that's it for me. Yeah, I think that's it for me. Have a good show, Dave. What are you hen again? I just solved it. The only thing to laugh about here is the makeup that you're wearing right now. I hope everybody's doing okay. Later.